In a new development, the Kremlin announced on Wednesday that Russia is revising its nuclear doctrine in response to what it perceives as escalating threats from the United States and its Western allies. The move comes as the war in Ukraine continues to strain relations between Moscow and the West. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov provided the most detailed explanation to date regarding the decision, directly linking it to the threats posed by Western support for Ukraine. Peskov criticized the United States, accusing it of undermining the post-Cold War security architecture in Europe and rejecting dialogue with Russia. According to Peskov, Washington is the ringmaster of the process of provoking tension, which has contributed to the current conflict. This announcement follows a similar development reported by Russia's Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov on Sunday.
As we have repeatedly said before, the work is in the advanced stage, and there is a clear intent to introduce a correction, caused, among other things, by the examination and analysis of development of recent conflicts, including, of course, everything connected to our Western adversaries' escalation course in regards to the special military operation.
The revision of Russia's nuclear doctrine is still in its early stages, with Peskov indicating that current tensions will be carefully analyzed before any changes are finalized. Under the existing doctrine, established by a 2020 decree from President Vladimir Putin, Russia reserves the right to use nuclear weapons in response to a nuclear attack or a conventional attack that threatens the state's existence. Russia and the United States, the world's largest nuclear powers, collectively possess about 88% of the world's nuclear weapons, according to the Federation of American Scientists. Both nations are modernizing their arsenals, while China rapidly expands its own nuclear capabilities. The war in Ukraine has sparked the most intense confrontation between Russia and the West since the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. Both sides have made it clear that they cannot afford to lose the conflict. As Russian forces now control approximately 18% of Ukrainian territory, Kyiv has repeatedly called for more Western weapons and permission to use long-range weapons supplied by the West for strikes deep into Russian territory. The US is reportedly close to an agreement to provide Ukraine with Joint Air-to-Surface Standoff Missiles, JSSM, long-range cruise missiles capable of reaching deep into Russia. However, US officials have indicated that Kyiv may have to wait several months while technical issues are resolved before any shipment can take place. The potential deployment of these missiles could significantly alter the strategic dynamics of the conflict by putting more of Russia within range of precision-guided munitions. Additionally, on Wednesday, Maria Zakharova, spokesperson for the Russian Foreign Ministry, expressed concern over what she described as the West's increasing detachment from reality.
They are losing their sense of reality. They absolutely do not think about the risks of further dangerous escalation of the conflict, even in the context of their own interests. We would like to warn such irresponsible politicians in the EU, NATO, and overseas. In case of appropriate aggressive steps by the Kyiv regime, Russia's response will follow immediately.
As the situation in Ukraine continues to evolve, the implications of Russia's potential changes to its nuclear doctrine could have far-reaching consequences for global security. It's high time the West watches with bated breath as tensions with Russia reach new heights.